Well guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel, and right now Sony is literally on damage control. They're panicking like crazy because, well, guess what? The reactions on the trailer on their official channel, as you can see, is going worse and worse every single day. Right now, the dislike ratio of the Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet is at a 70% dislike ratio approximately. That is literally 2/3. If you go to the Naughty Dog YouTube account, again, same thing. In this one, they actually blocked the comments because they're afraid of people's comments. Huh, no surprise there. And guess what? Sony has released the shields. That's right. And now we have some very interesting press articles, especially led by Kotaku. Kotaku, who is a very strong activist in terms of the modern agenda, as you guys know it, says the following. Naughty Dog Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet trailer has completely won me over. I want to be alone, in space, probably being a criminal too. So yeah, effectively the person who wrote this article, John Walker, is saying that this trailer won them over. It's amazing, it's awesome, you should also like it, you should not hate it. It's an amazing game, it's super duper incredible. Why do you hate it, right? Why do you not like it? Of course, they completely avoid the fact that no, obviously the main character, who is very, I would say, not appealing to from my point of view. It's pretty obvious. But then there's more stuff coming here, which is that many news outlets are publishing more articles, such as this one. This one is from 3D Juegos, a Spanish outlet, and it says the following. She blew us away. The director of Naughty Dog, Neil Druckmann, as you guys know, upcoming game Intergalactic, reveals he's thrilled with the lead actress. Oh yes, so it's just amazing, so you should all love it, okay? Basically, Sony is telling you, as, Sony slaves, pay up the cash and just don't complain, don't talk to us. They're ordering you, as the fans, you must love this game, right? Neil Druckmann has dedicated a few words to Tati Gabriel, who, apart from being the protagonist of Intergalactic the Prophet, has already collaborated with the father of The Last of Us. This is what this guy said. He said that she was an intimidating presence. We brought her in for an audition, and she blew us away. It was one of those moments, like when I first saw Ashley Johnson as Ellie. You may not know this, but Gabrielle was the villain in the Uncharted movie and will play Nora in the second season of The Last of Us. At another point in the interview, she notes that there are 250 people working on Intergalactic the Heretic Prophet, which is also why she assured that the story is quite ambitious. Then we have this one here. If you guys know, maybe you don't know, but the voice actor for Intergalactic, the Heretic, is also a LGBT activist. That's right. In her own words, we're going to see the video in a second, she expressed that people should embrace the trans agenda, and she wants authentic representation in the gaming industry. Effectively, again, she is an activist, and Naughty Dog, who is well known for pushing the activist agenda, they are now hiring a voice actor which is also an activist. I mean, does that surprise you whatsoever? Let's just check out this. This is what she said a few months ago. Check this out, guys. It's incredible.
And then as far as with non-binary and transgender, I hope that we just start seeing that the future is here whether we like it or not. We need to not just accept it, but embrace it. Embracing something and seeing not only the beauty of it in it, but the way that it contributes to the world and contributes into the way that anybody of any gender, race, creed, color can form their identity and can walk through the world with pride and their chin up high, like I think is so important for the generation coming behind.
Okay, so effectively she's saying to you that you must embrace the transgender agenda. You cannot deny it, effectively, right? You have to accept their point of view, almost like you have no choice. Like you must embrace this, almost like you must change your beliefs, you must change your life because they are coming and there's nothing you can do about it, right? Which is, from my point of view, quite shocking, right? Why is she pushing this political agenda? And of course, again, this is just adding 1 + 1 together, right? We see that what's happening here is that these people at Sony are hiring this person to be the voice actor, well knowing that she's a outspoken activist, and they're sending a message. They're literally sending a message to the industry that their games at Naughty Dog want to be as progressive, as activistic as possible to push the trans agenda even further, right? That's exactly what we're getting at. I mean, I know some people are going to disagree with this, which is absolutely fine. You have your own opinion. That's perfectly fine. But I mean, if you can't notice the patterns, if you cannot see the patterns, man, I mean, this is just crazy. I mean, this is just clear cut. I mean, how much more obvious can this get, right? It's just, it's in your face. Like, it's literally in your face. They're pushing this character, they're pushing the agenda. The shills, the journals are now telling you that you must like this game, that it's an amazing game, it has won everyone over, you know, stop complaining, it's an awesome game, effectively. The voice actor is amazing. So they're trying to spin the story, although the reactions and people's comments on YouTube are pretty obvious that people do not like this. Like, so is Sweet Baby Inc. involved in this game too? I mean, obviously, as a question, right? But yeah. Naughty Dog has been going down that path since The Last of Us Part 2, so, you know, they've been using that anyway for a while. From the studio that brought you Crash Bandicoot, Jak and Daxter, and Uncharted. Nice. Now, how many of they still work there? That's the big question. I mean, yeah, let's check this one, because this is a really interesting video here.
So what's going on, toxic gamers? I thought I saw everything that there was to see, but wait, there is more. Gamers are not stopping. The internet is ruthless, my brothers, and the internet has found out about the voice actress behind this Vin Diesel, G.I. Jane, Will Smith's wife-looking character, right? And she was caught. Her video got leaked out, and she is exposed for spreading the evil agenda, which you're about to see. And this is not my opinion, but people are calling this chick retarded, bald, space lesbo on a quest to find the hair wig, right?
Yeah,
that Sony's gonna be patching in with the
This is incredible. I mean, Skizzle here made an amazing comparison.
hair DLC and whatnot. We got Asian brothers role-playing as her. It is truly crazy, ladies and gentlemen. I have never seen drama like this bad, okay? Like the video if you think they're two genders. Dislike the video if you think they're 5,000 genders.
Indiana Jones humbly revoked. Diginotic in the sights of Forspoken.
Person that she is the hero. Like, literally, she is Naughty Dog, but she left, right? So... yeah, right, like apparently people are also saying, and I did not know about the 4B movement, but apparently this is what I learned from the comment section from you guys. Correct me if I'm wrong, but 4B, there's a lot to do it, which I don't know all the details, because it's like, it's insanity, man. It's like ludicrous, right? But let me know if I'm wrong. But apparently 4B movement is happening, and one of the top pillar of it is that the women that don't like Trump, they're gonna be shaving their head.
Yeah, I heard that, which is actually true. I mean, there's lots of women in America who literally shaved their head in protest against Trump, which is ludicrous, to be honest, from my point of view. But, you know, there we go, right? So some people are even saying that they did this on purpose, effectively, to kind of resonate with the agenda that, you know, they want the trans agenda, and they hate Trump, effectively, right?
That don't even make sense. Yeah, you have the right to not like him, or like him, vote for him, not vote for him. Absolutely, right? Everybody.
And a lot of gamers looked at Marvel Rivals and they were sure it was going to do well. Maybe not to the level that it did, but it was very obvious. Sometimes the optics make things very clear. If a game looks good.
Yeah, same for like Black Myth Wukong, right? We all knew that game was gonna do good, but 10 million good? Sheesh, man, like that's insane.
That's
like,
crazy,
what?
right?
Like, what are we talking about? And that game became top 2 or top 3
Give us hair
Steam chart
DLC
all time.
This is amazing. This is amazing here. It says, give us hair DLC. Druckmann is more of a woman than the main character. I mean, that's crazy, man.
Player peak counts, right? Yeah, that game, I remember having like 2 point some million at one point. Peak player, which is insanity. Dragon Age, last time we checked, was like 89,000, still a lot, but I mean, it's nowhere near 2 million. Yeah, it's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. And Concord, of course, 700. 700, guys, 700.
But it's probably going to do pretty well if it has certain very minimal boxes checked for gamers. And a lot of people are looking at this, and yeah, they know it's going to go poorly, but that whole anecdote with Marvel Rivals shows that a lot of these creators and these developers, they don't have a sense of what the pulse of the community is, what the pulse of gamers are. They have no idea what gamers
Exactly.
actually want. You know, it's very obvious to people who are following these things, but it's not obvious to these people in these high up positions. Maybe it's the result of wokeism, or maybe they're in an echo chamber and it's just they're so disconnected
Yeah.
from gamers, but they just don't
I
have a
don't
pulse
get
of
it,
what
though.
gamers actually want. Because if Naughty Dog and Neil Druckmann and these parties had any idea of what's been going on in the year 2024, they would never release a character like this as the main protagonist. It's going to rub a lot of people the wrong way. And again,
It
we got
already
another
is.
example too with this character of uglification, where an actress has a character based on her, and the character for the game is a downgrade. Like, I'm sorry, the actress looks infinitely better than this.
Again, that's the thing, like the voice actors, and they've done this, and the visual actors, they've done this a million times, and only happens in Western games, in AAA Western games. In, guess what, in Asian games, it never happens. The Stellar Blade main protagonist, which they're scanned, you know, the character, the main character in real life looks as beautiful as the main game, but in the Western games, for some reason, they had this obsession of uglification of the characters, which I just don't get why. Like, why are they doing this, man?
That's true though. That's true though. Yeah, the actress looks much better than the monk. So she got that monk
monk.
treatment in the game,
It's
man.
the
That's
monk.
sad. I mean, listen. Man, yeah, Sony needs to patch in the hair DLC. Where is the hair? Give us a hair DLC. Give us the hair DLC, man. Brothers want the hair DLC though.
Character. Like, I don't care how much coping and seething Twitter does. In fact, a lot of people think you're offensive for pointing out this is a downgrade in terms of from the actress to the character based on her. But what I think is really offensive is uglifying these characters. I don't get why female actresses, in particular black women, have this happen all the time. I find that offensive. If you think the Late Shud gamers are just mad because this is a minority character, a black woman, that's not it. It's
They always do that. They always do that. Let me actually show you prime example.
That's the thing. People say, oh, people are angry because they're angry because this is a minority character and not a white person. No, that's not what's happening here. And I said this a million times. Is the uglification of the character and not showing an actual woman, showing like basically a person who looks like a woman but kind of is transitioning or something like that. That's a problem. The uglification of the character in the game, and we've seen this many times.
Example, where my brother BBC at though. Look at Captain BBC, right? This is what Ubisoft did. This is truly what Ubisoft did, bro. Put cherry blossom flowers on him. You know, he needs to be repping that pain.
This was a DLC apparently which was leaked, which they would put cherry blossoms crowns on Yasuke. I mean, that's just ridiculous, man. What the hell is this, man?
Pink, black and pink, some chest
designs to push whatever.
Yeah, look at that. Assassin's Creed then versus now. So
Yeah.
this is how they used to do my black homies. This is how they used to do my brothers, right? Like, this is how they used to always make strong black leads,
Exactly.
strong white leads. They just used to make strong male leads, right? And the female characters would be also good though. So they would also make strong female leads as well. Go queen!
And up high, like, I think is so important.
Head. But Reddit is not having it. Reddit thinks this is the greatest design ever. In fact, you have this comment saying straight men will say she's ugly. This is a reference to the fact that they don't actually like women. Now, I saw that one tweet.
Okay, you know what? What about this, Reddit? What about this? Now, I'll say this, okay? Contrary to popular belief, I would say that at least this is a woman, right? At least, though, got hair DLC on her, right? Fat McDonald version. But at least
McDonald
it's a
version,
fat
yeah.
chick, though. It's a chick, though, at the end of the day, right? You know, channel Scary X links up.
Twitter and the vocal minority there.
That's this. Somebody fixed her. Like this is it. This is what we want, man. This is all we want, right? It's as simple as that. I mean, you can fix a character very simply just by doing things properly, right? And it is shocking that they don't understand what gamers actually want in the games, and they don't want the agenda to be shot in their face like this, right? But anyway, guys, that's it for today's video on this one. It's pretty crazy that this is actually happening, and will Sony realize? Will they realize in time? How long is it going to take for them to realize that this is not gonna go down well? This is not gonna go down well. They are going to lose a lot of money with this game because gamers are not having it. But anyway, guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Do you believe that this is going to be a great game? Do you believe that people are over exaggerating, or do you believe that this is definitely a problem and they're pushing a certain agenda that gamers are pretty much tired about by now? We've seen it in 2024. with many other games. Dragon Age the Veilguard comes to mind because it just is such a very recent game, and it just showcases that people are tired about these sort of games where they try to kind of, you know, shoehorn an agenda in the game, and it just doesn't look right. It just looks so bad because it's obvious that they're doing it on purpose to push a certain message, a certain political message, so to speak, right? But guys, that's it for today's video. As always, see you later in the next one.